Welcome to MATLAB for ECE students. So last class we have discussed how to plot the signals. In the case of plotting the signals, we'll be using the command called plot. So here we have to give what is the x variable, y variable, and which is the color we want. The default color to plot is blue color. Now if you want to plot with the different colors, you have to specify what is the color here. So what are the letters we use for different colors here is Y is for yellow, M is for magenta, C for cyan, R for red, G for green, B for blue, W for white, and K for black. These are the different colors. So instead of having continuous line, we can also have different patterns. If you want to plot the signal by using points, we have to use this point along with the color. Okay, so then we will be getting the signal with the points, and similarly we can plot with a circle. Okay, so each and every point in the graph will be represented with a circle. Similarly, each and every point will be represented with x, with a symbol plus, with a solid. This is the default value. Then if you want to plot with a star, we can use star. If you want to plot it with a dotted, we have to use colon, and similarly dash dot this is the symbol we have to use for dash dot. And if you want to have the plot with the dashed, so here we have to use a two dashes, and this is one like this will be plotting the signals in the MATLAB. And what are the different plots, other plots? So along with the plot, we can also use grid. So if you use the grids will be, we can have grids so that whenever we want to copy the signal, it will be easy for us to copy if the grids are there in the signal. And what are the other commands for data visualization is subplot. So subplot is it creates an array of plots in the same figure window. So usually in the figure window we'll be having one plot. If you want to have more number of plots, if you want to have array of plots in the figure window, we have to use the subplot. And we can also use log graph. So if you are using log graph, it will be plotted on log scales. That is, along x axis will be using logarithm, and y-axis also will be using logarithm scale. And semi-log x will be plot using log scale on x-axis, and semi-log y will be plotting using log scale on y-axis. And similarly we have surf. It is 3D shaded surface graph. And surfel, it is 3D shaded surface graph with lightning. And mesh, this is the 3D mesh surface. Okay, these are the different plots. Along with this we have stem also. Stem is to plot the discrete signals. If you want to plot the discrete signals, we have to use stem. Okay, so in the signals and systems we'll be having discrete signal, no? So to plot the discrete signal we have to use the keyword called stem. Here also we have to give what is the x variable and y variable. Now we'll see that how it will work in the MATLAB. So in the first, what we have to do, we will be creating x variable. For example, x variable is given like this. It is having the values from 0 to 10 with the spacing is 0.1. Okay, like this. Now we'll use semicolon so that the signal will not be reflected again. Okay, and y is equal to, say it is e power exp of x. Okay, so now it's just enter. So x is having 101 elements, y will also be having the same number of elements. Okay, and for example, z is equal to sine of 2 pi 2 into pi x. Okay, so this also will be just checking the values. Okay, now we got x variable. See here in the workspace we have, what are the variables we have: x variable, y variable, and z variable. Okay, now we'll be plotting this. Now we have discussed in the last class we can plot it on using x axis, plot x comma y, and say we'll represent the color G, and we want to have with a star here. The graph will be with a star. Then we have to plot another um, plot also in the same thing. Okay, so here we will be plotting with a dot or circle or circle. Okay, close it and click on enter. So you'll be getting the plot here. See here, we have a plot. So the plot with the green color. Okay, and it is represented with stars. Now why it did not come? So now what we do now, instead of taking y as exp of x, we'll take y as cos of 2 pi x, whereas z is sine of 2 pi x. What is z? Z is sine of 2 pi x. Okay. Now we use the same plot figure. So you can use up arrow here. Now you can see that the plot will be having cos and sine signal, whereas cos is represented with, see here, cos signal is represented with the dots, whereas sine signal will be represented with the uh, dots, and cos will be represented with the star. Okay, so like this, if you want to use subplot, for example, subplot, now we are using different figure window figure. Okay, subplot. Now we have two figures, no? So you can use the two rows, one column in one figure window. First figure window will be plotting x comma y. Okay, and in the second figure window, that is subplot 2 comma 1 comma 2. That is the second location. We'll be plotting x comma z. Okay, now we just click on this. See here, we are getting two plots. The first plot is our sine signal, the second plot is our cos signal. Okay, like this we can plot it. Okay, so see here, what is that the subplot will be doing? The subplot will be dividing the figure window into the array. Okay, how do you define this array? See here, in the subplot we have two rows and one column, no? So here we will be having two, it will be divided into two rows and one column. So what is this location is 1. Okay, so what is this here indicates the first location. In the first location, what is the plot you want to plot, that will be represented after the indicating first location. Similarly, after the indicating second location, you need to represent which is the plot you want to plot in that second location. Okay, so like this we can plot the array of figures in the single figure window by using subplot. So if I want to plot four figures, I have to use subplot 2 comma 2. So 2 into 2, how many figures we can plot? Four figures. Okay, otherwise we can use 4 comma 1 also. So 4 into 1 is 4. Okay, so like that we can divide this figure window into array, so that we can plot how many figures we want, we can plot in the same figure window. Okay, so this is about plot and subplot. Thank you.